Hal here with more Space Engineers. Mwahaha. And yeah, I've been busy. Just wanted to show you what we've been actually working on. So we've done a couple of things to the base. I've gone ahead and replaced the face on the sloped wall here at, pointing that way with the heavy armor blocks. I'm still in the process of upgrading it. I need to get a little bit more done on that. The hangar area, we have gone ahead and put in the heavy armor blocks on this wall. You know, basically just trying to keep it so that if we do take a meteor hit, it doesn't do as much damage. We have finished the armored doors. Well, I should say the hangar doors, the airtight doors. Those are now done, and we've been working on our runabout here a little bit. So I want to go through and just give you a little bit of an idea of what's going on with this thing. So we've built the giant platform. We've got the 4 wheels on it. I did figure out what was going on with the wheels and why they weren't hanging before, or why they weren't placing correctly. So I went ahead and fixed that. Basically what it was is that when you're placing it, the collision box is larger than the actual collision box is on the item. So once I took the ramps and everything out from underneath, took the suspension piece off and then rehung the suspension, I got the wheels. And as you can see, I've got all 4 of them running here now. We will have the heavy armor blocks here in the front so that it won't do quite so much damage if we happen to run into something like trees, that kind of stuff. And then we have our flight deck. Now, this is not going to be an enclosed unit at this point. This is really just a proof of concept. If this whole thing works, what we'll do is we'll build it a little bit bigger and we'll make it a fully enclosed structure. Right now, what we've got are 4 small reactors. I've only finished 1 because I don't need them all powered up. We will eventually have them all done, though. We've got a refinery. We've put in the effectiveness module so that we get more resource out of everything that we put in there to be refined. We've got 2 more of the small reactors. That gives us the total of 4, and then the large cargo container and a point defense system here, the autocannon turret. Now I'm going to put a couple of more of these on. I'm probably going to take that one out, put in a conveyor block right here, and then have like 2 or 3 more of these on this thing because I don't want it being attacked by anything. Eventually we will have spiders and, well, maybe spiders, but definitely the cyberhounds. So we're going to have the cannon here, and then we're going to have some side cannons on it as well. And I may put one underneath. Now, I don't know if I'll do it on this build because this one is such a small build, but when I go for the full-sized version later, it will be much bigger, and we'll be using the 5x5 wheels on that one, so we will have room underneath to have a turret or 2 defending the anybody who's down on the ground and basically killing the cyberhounds. Okay, so that's where we stand. It is under power right now. I should say it is turned on. We've got the parking brake turned on, and I'm about ready to deal with all of this stuff. So I'm thinking what I'm going to do is take this particular block out and hope that the entire thing doesn't kill me. Ready? Okay. Oops. Bad time to turn jetpack off. And I've already saved. We haven't done anything since I saved, so oh, this is good. Nerve-wracking. 3, 2, hell of it. Oh. Okay, it didn't destroy itself yet. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Oh. Okay, so it didn't destroy itself. This is a good thing. The parking brake's actually holding. I'm kind of surprised. I don't know if it's because of the parking brake or because of these. Looks like it's actually because of these. Now, I haven't done anything to the wheel settings yet. Get back. Oh! Okay, that was hilarious. Just spawning that bad boy. Alright, let's go. Let's go take a look and see what happened, because it looks like it just destroyed itself. At least the wheels fell off, if nothing else. Oh no, it didn't. Awesome. Okay, so first things first, we're gonna grab our flattened corpse. Oh. Whoops. Okay, so now that we have that, let's go get this thing. Oh, that was funny. Okay. So handbrake is on again. Oh, we need to take off. Look, let's take off our helmet so we don't die of asphyxiation. All right. So let's take a look at this thing, because we need to adjust the wheels here a little bit. All right, so we're going to adjust all of them. So okay, so is that, let's see if we can figure out which setting it is that we need. You know, let's go ahead and do this. Okay, so that makes it easier for when we're ready to start doing stuff. Now, height offset. Okay, so maybe I have these things installed upside down, which wouldn't surprise me if I did. Alright. We do not want an unlimited speed limit. We want to keep this thing at a fairly safe speed. Oh. Okay. We need to be a little bit more careful when we do that kind of stuff. Now the strength is supposed to be how much of bounce, I guess, that it can take. We want it to dampen just a little bit. We want to increase friction to about there. And we want it to be a nice steady rate of travel. So let's turn off the parking brake. Okay, and it looks like we are moving. Okay, so we have a rover. I don't know how I feel about this, because I don't usually use ground vehicles in this game, and this is pretty much why. But it seems like it's working fairly well. I'm thinking that once we get a little bit more weight on her, she should be mostly good at that point. So I think what we're going to do then is let's go ahead, hit the handbrakes. All right. So that looks like, yeah, that looks like we have a working rover. Now, I do need to find a better parking spot for it, but for the time being, this is, I think, where we're going to do. And what I'll do with the rest of this... Hey, look. Scrap metal. Any more scrap metal? That's from the armor blocks when I was grinding them down. It's always funny that the armor block gives you scrap back. Oh well. It is what it is, I guess. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and finish working on this. I'm going to finish building out the platform here because we do need a place to park this beast. And then what we'll end up doing is I need to jury rig in some form of connector. I really don't want to leave that sitting there. So I'm going to go ahead and get this done, and we'll do a quick cut, and we will be right back. And we're back. And as you can see, we have finished the platform. Yay! We've got the ramp up here. Now, the thing that I'm running into is that beast is actually much bigger than the platform. So, we're not going to be able to park it up here. I'm going to have to tear the platform apart, probably widen it up a little bit, and then extend it out like, I don't know, maybe 5 blocks or so. So we will do that off camera, but we definitely want to have this thing big enough so that that beast can park up here, and it'll make finishing it much, much easier. So at this point, the only thing left to do really is to finish up the other 3 reactors, the refinery, and then the modules on the refinery, and then obviously, you know, set up the defenses on it. But it's working. It runs fairly well. I'm going to need to look more into the way that the tires and wheels work in this game, because they do not work the way that you would think. They're not very intuitive. So it's been interesting so far. So, oh yeah, before I forget, happy Thursday, everybody. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Just wanted to give a quick shout out and thank you to all the folks that have recently joined the community. I also wanted to say thank you for all the likes and support on all of the episodes. I'm really surprised by just how much interest there is still in Space Engineers. So, yeah, thanks, everybody. I definitely appreciate it. Hope you're continuing to enjoy it. So let's go take a look down here. I'm going to show you what I've been working on. You may have seen this when I respawned earlier. I've actually gone ahead and put in 2 more assemblers. We have the productivity modules so that they produce things much faster. Mainly because of the fact that, you know, it doesn't really matter how effective they are. They just need to get stuff out as quickly as possible. Now, I've also made some changes down here in the mine area. As you can see, we've expanded out a little bit. We've got some stairs going up. We've got a cargo container over here, which is actually piped back through and under all of this. I'll show you how we did that. Got a little maintenance hatch here. So then we basically ran piping all the way down and around, and I put a conveyor block down in one of the elbow areas that we previously had feeding the assemblers, or the assemblers and refineries. So now there's a block at that end that ties all the way through here and up into this cargo container here. I'll show you really quickly. So what we've done now is we have a ramp over here so we can come in, do some quick mining if we need to. Wow, this drill is really nice.
Inventory.
Can't wait to get my tier 3 drill, but I have to get into space for that. We need platinum. So you just drop the stuff into the cargo container, and it pipes it back through just like everything else now. So it's
Inventory full.
it's nice. It's able to get much more material back to the refineries much faster, because we don't have to keep trucking all the way back and forth between the mine area and the drop-off points. So one of the other things is we also, so that's the magnesium mine. Come up here to the iron mine, and you can see we have a connector up here and a little ramp. So it's like kind of like a sacrificial pit. Come over here, we mine up our iron, and basically the same thing, you know. Let's grab grab it all. Grab all the iron. All of the iron. We had a chunk go flying somewhere. Oh, there it goes. I see it. It's back over here somewhere. Yeah. So when you have your inventory full, you just come over, drop it off, and it puts it into the refinery for you. Makes it much easier to get things done. Like I said, you're getting so much more material down to the refinery so much faster that it makes up for the lack of a mining drone of some kind, which I may build next. That may be my next thing, is that I may be doing a remote control mining drone, because what I want to do is build it as a small ship, and it'll basically just be a cargo container, a connector, and a couple of the twin drills for the small ship style. And what we'll do is we'll basically put that thing back here and let it go to town on the all of the iron. It's always nice when they do things for you, right? And it's not like I'm going to have it on autopilot. It will be remote controlled, so I haven't really gotten into the autopilot stuff. I've been asked a couple of times if I was planning on doing autopilot stuff, and I was like, you know, it's... Have our little charging seat here. But yeah, I haven't really gotten into the autopilots. I will probably need to once we get a little bit further along. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and call this one here. I hope you all had fun hanging out today. I know I sure did. If you have any questions or comments, always feel free to throw them down in the section below the video. If you have any ideas, I take those too. So if you haven't done so already, I do ask that you both like and subscribe. The likes let me know that you're enjoying the content, and the subscriptions help the channel to grow. So both of these things are good things to have happen, and they're nice things to do for a YouTuber. And even if you've done something nice today, there's nothing that says you can't do something more, right? Come on, it's a push of a button. It's easy. Anyway, I'm out of here. I hope you all have a fantastic day. We'll see you back here next time for more Space Engineers. As always, folks, take care and be safe out there, everybody. Oh, so much more to grind down.